There's something worse than not trying. It's putting in half effort and getting zero fucking results. This is probably the most common thing that I see. The guy that's 50% in the gym, 40% on his nutrition, 0% on his daily structure, zero fucking results. The gym is full of them. That guy that's got decent set of shoulders on him, but then he's got the gut. Or that guy that's just got no muscle on him whatsoever because he trains, but he pays zero attention and he has zero intention behind his session design and his nutrition. And then there's the guy that wants to live a life of freedom. Maybe he earns some money, but guess what? He's got a boss, he's got a job that he doesn't really like, and he's putting in 50% effort to get that result of actually working for himself or starting the business. He's always talking about it, he's always thinking about it, but he takes no action. And again, the worst thing about that is it makes you satisfied, it makes you comfortable with having some sort of input and getting zero results. Now, the way that we fix this is extremely simple. Your daily structure has to reflect exactly who you want to become, and then that who you want to become, man, that version of you, has the exact result that you would want by default. So how I did this for myself when I left my life of crime, when I lost 17 kilos in 90 days and got myself sober, was actually a super simple system. So what we do, write down exactly who you want to be. So I got proper clear on this, like how he dressed, how he acted, how he talked, who he hung out with, who he didn't hang out with, the gym, the nutrition, everything. And then I turned each one of those habits, each one of those things into a habit. So that became my daily operating system. See, the thing is, you don't need more discipline. You don't need a hack. What you actually need is just a system. Like, I know multi-millionaire business owners that are also IFBB Pro bodybuilders, and I know plenty of IFBB Pro bodybuilders as well. And the reason I reference these is because they're two very difficult things to attain, and they are attained in the exact same way. The daily structure, the daily operating system. You set it up so it would be unreasonable for you to do this and not have the result you want. Again, everybody's happy putting in 50% of the effort, trying to build all these things, trying to get where they want to be. And then guess what? They've got no freedom, they've got no results, they've got no physique, they've got no self-respect because they're putting in all this effort or what they perceive to be effort and getting no results. So once you've identified that ideal identity and you've identified that daily structure becomes your blueprint. And you just do that every single day. Now, it's going to improve. Like the first 1 or 2 weeks, it might be a bit clunky. It might feel like effort. That's fine because you're going to improve it as you go along. If you realize, oh, okay, if I eat loads of carbs before my workout, I have a better workout. Or you might be like myself. I train better fasted. That's fine. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what's right for you. Again, with your daily structure, I structure my day so that I have 2 2-hour work blocks. Once I've done those for the day, I've done absolutely everything that I need to do and I can do what the fuck I like, right? I know that if I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm going to have my best day because I feel on a high frequency. I've had that time in the morning to myself. I've followed my morning process. I've gone to the gym. I'm finished training by fucking 7 or maybe 7:30 a.m. Then I'll make a video for you. Then I'll get on with whatever else I need to do and I can hang out with my girlfriend, go get a coffee, go to the woods, have a nice fucking time because I've structured my day in a way that serves me. So it has to be ideal to you and it has to be very easy and repeatable for you. As soon as you've got this daily structure, your only job then is to follow the daily structure and not break. You need to set your meals out so that they would create the physique that you want. So stop thinking, I need to be like this, I'm dieting to lose 5 kilos. You just need to eat like the version of you that would be fucking shredded. You need to train like the version of you that would have that jacked physique that you see yourself with. You need to create a business like the version of you that has the freedom that they want, right? Once all of those things are in place, it becomes so fucking simple because the only things that you're doing move you in the direction that you want to go. And everything else just becomes obsolete because you think, oh, why would I do that? Old friend rings you, yo, you want to come drinking? How much progress did I make last time I went drinking? Nah, do you know what? I'm going to give it a miss, bro. Appreciate it. Boom. Now, you go, you elevate, you start building that life, you start building that trust in yourself, you start building the man that you want to be. And all of a sudden, when your friends do see you, now you're not just another face in the pub, you're not just another fucking guy. You're that guy. You're the leader of your friends because you've got the best results, the best physique, the best business. You're the fucking guy now, rather than being just another one. Just Chris, just Ricky. No, now you're, yeah, that's Ricky, that's my guy. Yeah, bro, he's fucking shredded. You have to create the man that will be talked about in the way that you want to be talked about. As shallow as that sounds, you need to respect you. And for you to respect you, you've got to put in that daily work. You have to become the type of man that you would respect. And then when you respect yourself, of course everyone else respects you because self-respect is the hardest thing to earn. As soon as you've got that, you've got no habits that bring you guilt or shame. You've got a life that you're proud of. You've got a physique that you're proud of. You live life on your terms. Once you've got those 4 things, come on, bro. You're gassed to be Ricky, to be Chris. Yeah? Because you're like, yeah, I'm that fucking guy. And all of this, I've learned through my own journey, you know. I was a career criminal, smoked weed every single day, did crazy fucking stuff for 10 years of my life. And don't get me wrong, there were some good times, yeah? But at the same time, I had habits I wasn't in control of. I had vices. I smoked every day. I drank regularly. I did things that weren't in complete alignment with who I wanted to be. And I kept wondering why I wasn't creating that life that made me think, yeah, this is it. And then I just realized there's so many things that I'm doing that are the opposite of who I say I want to be. And as soon as I had that realization, that was when this change happened. And like I said, in 90 days, I transformed my entire life using this blueprint. So if you want this done for you, you want to work with me one-to-one, click the link below, apply for alignment. If you're the right fit for the team, we'll get to work. And if you want some free help, join the Reset. I've put together a full blueprint that you can follow along. You can get results for yourself right the fuck now. Either way, let's get to fucking work, bro. You only got one life.